beautiful soul. My name is Mara, and I welcome you to this Pick a Card reading. Today, we are going to be looking at what wish is coming true for you. I've got 3 different star-shaped crystals for you to choose from, and while I hold those up to the camera, I will be playing a sound for those of you that would like to choose your reading clairaudiently. So let's go ahead and get into the reading selection with reading number 1. Reading number 2. And reading number 3. All right. If you need more time, you can pause the video or head down to the description and hit the reading selection timestamp. We are going to begin with reading number 1, but all 3 will be timestamped in the description as well. And as always, if you're interested in purchasing any of the decks that I use on this channel, they can be found in the link below. Also, if you're interested in learning how to read tarot, I do have a link to my tarot course in the description box as well. So go ahead and find your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what wish is coming true for you. And when I was pulling the cards for each pile, you were the only one to get 2 tarot cards for your reading. So we're going to start off with these, and then we will further clarify with some tarot. So you got the Hierophant and the Lovers. Okay, I feel like this is all about you falling in love with a new lifestyle. This does not feel romantic at all, but we will clarify. So if romantic cards start to come out, then I will definitely, change that. But I do feel like this is about you feeling relief. I feel like you've been wishing for this release, this passion in your life, for you to feel more free in your life and for you to expand. I feel like you're looking for the word forgiveness is coming to mind, but it may be a little bit more complex than that. It just kind of feels like you've either been stagnant or you've been blaming yourself for something. And I feel like this is all about you falling back in love with your life. You're falling in love with a passion project. You're getting invested in something. You're expanding. You're learning beyond what your current skill set is. And because of that, you're really opening yourself up to new things, to new energies, and letting the universe provide for you in a pretty significant way. Now let's see, because I want to make sure that this isn't romantic. No. Okay, it's definitely not romantic. So this is all about you, again, releasing control. This is all about you feeling more free and fluid and flexible in your life. This is about you achieving something. This is definitely, it's either going to be work or it's going to be something about like a class or something to do with your knowledge in a big way. This is you feeling in control again, feeling like you are on top of things. And I would lean into the more like the knowledge side of it, maybe like schooling or a class of some sort, or even just a skill set. Um, but I do feel that there is some worry surrounding this. And so you've really been wishing for this opportunity to come to you. You've been wishing for this opportunity to expand and to feel like you really love what you're doing. It may honestly have to do with your work, but your work is something that you have to gain skills around. And so there is a certain level of needing to budget correctly. There's a certain level of having some kind of constraint around your finances right now because you don't have the certificate, or you don't have the physical side, or the excuse me, the mental side of it figured out for you to create a consistent amount of income with this thing. So let's dive a little bit deeper. Yeah, I feel, and that's what I was feeling at the beginning right away, is that this has been something that you've been really worried about. Is something that you've invested a lot of time and energy into already, and you're just like, "Oh my God, universe, please just make this happen. I'm wishing for this moment of release. I'm wishing that I don't have that anxiety. I don't have that worry of what's to come next." And I feel like there may be a certain level of regret, or I would even go so far to say shame for some of you, surrounding the way that you've approached things in the past. Maybe navigating this situation in the past has led you to perceived failures. And so that can really weigh on our ability to move towards something without special permission or big, grand gestures from the universe, or maybe even another person. But it feels like this is all about you creating those opportunities for yourself. Obviously, this is a wish coming true, so it does feel like there's some sort of like allowance from the universe. Like it's not just you taking action 100%. There is definitely a divine energy here with the lovers and the hierophant. But I do feel that there is going to be some action taken on your part, especially with the Knight of Swords here. And earlier it was the Page of Swords. So I feel like there is a certain level of um, it's like mental obstacles is what it's feeling like. There's a certain level of mental obstacles for you to overcome in order to be in a space where you feel good about the action that you're taking. Because the success, the achievements that come with the chariot, they don't come from uh, forcing your way. They don't come from that. It comes from being fluid. It is a water dominant card. And so water flows, water moves as it can around things, it moves through things, it it allows. And so I do feel like with the resistance here in the seven of wands, that that may be an obstacle for you to overcome until you sort out this, you sort out these worries that you're having in regards to how something panned out in the past. This is definitely an opportunity for you to feel more fluid. Again, that fluid energy is in both the chariot and the four of pentacles here. So I do feel like this wish that's coming true, it is not only um a certificate. It's not only about, that word keeps coming to mind, but disregard it if it's not resonating. Obviously, always take what resonates and leave the rest. But for those of you that, you're learning something new, you're learning a new skill, whether that be through actual schooling or a new class, or you're doing your own research, it is definitely opening you up to navigate this situation a little bit more clearer. So give yourself that power, give yourself that encouragement in saying, just because it ended up badly in the past, or just because I couldn't get to the point where I'm at right now in the past, doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. It doesn't have to be a consistent story for me. And so when you give yourself permission to expand in that way, I do feel like, yep, you'll find exactly what you need. Oh my goodness. This is such good energy, especially with the Eight of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. We do see that common theme of there being a mental obstacle for you. But if you get through that, if you are able to work through that, then the universe will send you the people, places, and things that will be so beneficial in this co-creative experience that you're looking for. If it is an entrepreneurship, then you will get the right customers, people that want to see you succeed. If it is a romantic relationship, then you will find a beautiful partnership. But I feel like it's probably more along the lines of work and schooling. But your goals are very, very important. They are one of the most dominant factors when it comes to this wish coming true. And I feel like there's just so much good energy like surrounding and blanketing this situation. And it's just a matter of you working through these limitations and really just choosing to grab the tools that surround you and set yourself free so that you can really benefit from this good energy, from this fast paced, really freeing energy. Because I feel like once you do overcome, and it's not like you have to overcome everything all at once, but I feel like once you start moving in that direction and creating positive momentum in the direction of, working through your limits, then I do see it picking up pace pretty quickly. And your goals are going to be what really gets you to the next stage. So, overall, for you, pile number one, I think that this wish that's coming true for you is all about school. It's all about learning something new. It's about expanding on what you've already started. It's about your work life. It could be about a romantic relationship, but I really, really don't think that it is. But yeah, I feel like this is such a wonderful gift to you, and it's something that you've really asked for. It's something that you have really wanted for a long time. I feel like you've been pretty constrained for a while now, and you're ready to just feel free. And I do believe that that's coming to you. So, yeah, if you liked this reading, if you found it helpful and insightful and uplifting, then please leave a like on my video and comment and let me know if you found this reading helpful. And if you like the way that I read tarot and you want to support my channel, please um, follow my channel. I know I'm struggling with my words right now. But yeah, I love you all, and I wish you all the best along this journey to getting your wish. You are so, so worthy of it. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Blessed be. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and dive into what wish is coming true for you. Oh, so you got the sun. Okay, I really feel like this is about victory. It's like a success is around the corner. It's like you are about to feel reborn and feel this sense of rejuvenation that comes with the sun. I feel like this is a blessing. It's not a blessing in disguise. It feels very obvious. It feels very like obvious as the sun. Like the sun is not beaten around the bush. It shines for all to see. It's loud and it's there. So I feel like this is an achievement that is going to be, I would dare to say, life changing. So let's get some clarification cards out. Okay. This feels like good news. I think that it's a really complicated energy that's coming forth right now. It's like I want to sit with it, but it feels almost a little harsh, like abrasive. I think that you've been dealing with a lot. You've been dealing with a lot of other people that don't have your best interest. You've been dealing with, you know, lack of supportive circumstances in your life, things just not working out. I feel like the saying, when it rains, it pours, is coming into my mind. So you've been dealing with a lot of struggles lately. And it may not even be lately, it may be like over the course of a long period. But I am feeling that with the 10 of swords here, that there is this energy of it being done. The worst has happened, and now it's just about moving forward. The four of swords is on the bottom of the deck, which tells me that this is going to be a period of rest before you get this wish. So don't rush into it. Don't expect this to come, this week. It feels like you do need to take your time to recuperate after this hard time. Or else you run the risk of, not being fully present for this wish to come true, or not being fully stable so that when it comes, it doesn't last as long. So there is a message here with both of these cards, the Seven and the Eight of Pentacles, that this is something that is likely to do with your work, likely to do with, I'm hearing, artistic skills. And I feel like there's it feels like you haven't had the opportunities, like you haven't had the right resources, you haven't had the support for yourself to really explore these things, at least on a deeper level. And so I feel like the planning of things is really going to be important moving forward. You don't want to rush into this opportunity. Again, it needs to be built off of stability in order for it to last a long time. So it does feel like, even though you've been hard at work behind the scenes, your work is finally about to pay off. Your work is going to improve significantly. But it's also important for you to recognize what you have available to you right now, and not to force yourself to be ready for anything that you're just not ready for yet. Recognize that that's okay. Give yourself permission to not be ready for something. And when you do that, you're giving yourself time to heal, so that when you are ready to take action on a grander scale, or when you are ready to be recognized by other people for the work that you've been doing, that it is purposeful, it's meaningful to you, it feels good, it's not feeling like stressful to be perceived, if you will. So let's see what else is coming through. Okay, we've got the Chariot, the 10 of Wands with the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this, yeah, it's definitely an achievement of sorts. I feel like this is about you. Um, you've been, I want to say it's entrepreneurial, but I don't think that that's going to resonate for all of you. I feel like for some of you, it's a little bit more like workplace rate related, or within your personal life, your personal relationships. But it feels like no matter what, you've been working on yourself, you've been working on your craft, you've been working on something that means a lot to you, and you've been building towards something. And because of that, the universe is going to recognize that in a really big way and give you the success that you're looking for. They're going to give you the person or the people that really want to co-create this experience with you. They want to recognize you, invest in you, see you and your work for the true powerful thing that it is. And because of that, you may start to feel overwhelmed, or you may overcomplicate things. I feel like this is a little bit of a new experience for you, getting the attention that you're going to be getting. And so because of that, it may feel like you have to do all of these extra things that you really don't have to. The 10 of Wands is all about you pushing, 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 and you're going to get where you need to go. But there are so many things that you can do to lighten your load in order to get there quicker, in order to get there in a more enjoyable way. And especially with the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck, this does definitely feel like there's a certain level of you holding on to a specific vision about things. And so it would definitely benefit you in more ways than one to change things up, to find a new path in all of this, to let yourself release what isn't working for you. Because look at how much you've got on your plate right now. That's, you're going to get to this town here, you're going to get there, but you're holding so much. And so it would be worth letting a few things go, letting yourself navigate this situation in a more freeing and flexible way. So let what needs to end. I feel like something has not been serving you well, and those things, you know, a lot of it was not within your control, but there are, if it's like a person, if it's an environment, then do yourself a favor and let that go. Let those people go. Move in a new direction because there's so many achievements, there's so much success, feeling connected to your life again that is going to really come to you as a result of you choosing yourself. So, for you, group number two, your wish that's coming true is definitely a big one. I feel like this has been a long time coming. It's something that you've really been hard at work for. It's something that you haven't necessarily been supported through, which, that can feel it's got its own level of struggle there, but I do feel like there is so much goodness coming from your ability to persist and to let go of what no longer serves you and to let go of what is unnecessary, and for you to recognize what you do have and not to force yourself to feel or be or do anything that you're not ready for. Let yourself harvest what is available to you, and don't just put it on the back burner because it's not the actual thing that you want. It's still an important part, but you've still got all this other stuff coming for you. It's not going to take away you continuing to grow this stuff. It's not going to take away from you being able to experience, and vice versa, the thing that you really have available to you now. So I do feel like this is a longer period, like a little bit of a um longer timeline, I would say. I don't do specific timelines, especially for general readings, but I do feel like with the Four of Swords having been there on the bottom of the deck at the beginning, this is a time for you to rest, for you to recuperate. Things have not been going your way, and it's okay for you to feel that disappointment, but to not stop the work. Don't stop it. Just let yourself rest. Just let yourself do what you need to do in order to feel mentally rested enough for you to embrace these successes without getting overwhelmed and overloading your experience. So, yeah, if you found this reading helpful and insightful and you like the way that I read tarot, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, and leave a comment and let me know if this reading resonated for you. I will see you at the next reading. I love you all. Blessed be. Hello, group number three. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what wish is coming true for you. Okay. Oh, you got justice. That feels good. It feels like this wish is going to bring, justice into your life. It's going to bring rights to the wrongs. It's going to bring balance back into your life. I feel like there's something that you've been waiting on, whether it is a legal situation or just a personal moment where you really needed to know that the universe has your back. And I feel like the universe is definitely going to come through for you. So let's get some details on this wish. What is this justice about? Oh, wow. Okay. Let's start here. That's a lot. Big energy here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. I feel like this is definitely a situation that has come or is coming as a result of you doing the big work of, what is life about? What is my life about? Who am I in relation to the universe? Who am I in relation to my life? How do I want to show up in life? And just like asking yourself those big questions. I feel like you've had to do a lot of inner work. You've really had to take a deep look at yourself in order to get to this next stage. And the wheel has not stopped turning. I feel like for some of you, it may have been a dark night of the soul where things were really unfair. The universe was sending you really hard or difficult lessons to learn and expand through. And you were like, when am I going to get a break? What is happening? Like, when are things going to be easier for me? And it definitely seems like the universe is sending you that moment where things balance out. The good returns back into your life. And I do see it empowering you. I do see it being this moment where you can listen to your subconscious and navigate your life in a more controlling way, but not a forceful way. It's an understanding. You understand your life and yourself a lot more thoroughly, and because of that, you get to navigate your life more powerfully. I do feel like that these are things that you are overcoming, this with the Two of Swords here, that you've done the inner work. And there may be a group of you that haven't started this inner work yet, and I would say that now is the time to invest in yourself. But if you are somebody and you're resonating with the message of, you've been hard at work looking deeply at yourself, looking at what you've got going on, spending more alone time, being a little bit more isolated, then I would say that this is about to be a big change for you. So with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords here, there's a whole lot of mental energy here, especially, and with Justice, she's holding the sword. There's a lot of choice. There's a lot of making the clear decision to follow through with something, or to follow through for yourself. The Four of Swords here does make me feel like this is a time for you to rest. This is definitely or that you've been in a restful period. It's kind of feeling more like that you've been resting, you've been isolated, you haven't really been in contact with your loved ones. You've just been focusing on yourself and deciding, how do I want to move forward? And it is a big deal because you've been doing things a very specific way for your whole life, and you're about to change that up. You're about to surprise everybody and say, this is the lifestyle change that I'm making. You either embrace it or I can't have you in my life. And you will feel right doing that. You will feel justified making that decision for yourself because you've done the inner work, because you've done the question asking that really comes along with standing firm in your desires, especially with the Two of Wands being on the bottom of the deck. You have taken the time to really take a look out into the world and see what you want, to compare, to have this deeper understanding. That's funny. We've got the Two and the Three of Wands. This is definitely it's got a lot of momentum surrounding it. So I do feel like if you haven't done this inner work, start now so that you can, get into the receiving mode of this. This may be, what's to come. But for those of you that have already done this work and have already been in this very isolated and restful stage, you're about to come clean. And not that you've been lying, but come clean and really, embrace a new lifestyle. And that is really in alignment with what the universe has planned for you. And that will bring a lot of balance, a lot of good moments, a lot of just feeling connected and like you're on the true path for you. You're feeling secure in what you've got going on in your life. Let's grab one more card. Okay, we've got Chariot and the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Interesting energy. You've got it's like all sorts. This is this is definitely a mental thing that you've got going on. Lots of mental obstacles, lessons for you to learn. It's been a hard time. I would not be surprised if a lot of you have been going through, you know, uh, a dark night of the soul. I feel like that's typically how this presents, but not always. Some of you, it may have been not that bad, but I do feel like you are coming to a point where you're going to feel much more successful about the things that you've got going on. You'll feel more connected to your life. This wish that's coming true is going to be self-empowerment. It's going to be encouragement to go after the things that you really want. It's going to be a release of anxiety surrounding other people's opinions, maybe your own judgments towards yourself. It's a release of of pain. It's a releasement. That's not a word, I don't think. It's you releasing your mental limitations that really have held you back from pursuing your life's purpose, from going after the things that you intuitively know is yours. And really, you're not doing anybody harm in the process of this, but it may feel like you're letting people down, or you're not doing what is societally acceptable. But it's good for you. It's good for you, and it's what you're supposed to do. So this is the universe saying, your wish that's being granted is permission. It's opportunities that support you in this new endeavor. It's people that support this new lifestyle. It's environments that really bring you into a place of safety and comfort. There's a lot of achievement here that it will come as a result of you having done this inner work, and feeling into your own personal power. So yeah. Oh, I love this for you. So if you like this reading, you found it helpful and uplifting, and you like the way that I read tarot, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you resonated with this reading. I wish you all the luck in receiving this wish fully. You are so incredibly worth it, and this lifestyle change is going to be incredible for you. Blessed be. I'll see you at the next reading.